If you would have told me yesterday that in 24 hours, my daily video would be about twisters and tornadoes going over my house, I would have called you crazy. But that's exactly what happened to me today. A tornado went over my house. And I live in Sydney, Australia. This kind of shit doesn't happen. Now, I will say, disclaimer, this was a very, 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 very tiny tornado. I didn't even see the whole funnel. There probably wasn't a funnel, but it was the beginning stages of a tornado. Check out this article. This is what happened over my house today. I've got video. I shot this video and I want to show you this video. I'm releasing this video on my channel 1 today, as well as channel 2. The one you're watching on right now, channel 2, we're doing the behind the scenes of what it was like for me. So this interesting article, a bomb updates severe thunderstorm warning for parts of New South Wales after residents told to brace for tornadoes and giant hailstones. Fuck! Really? This really happened over my house today in Sydney, Australia. What? A tornado? So anyway, this happened. Very tiny thing, thank goodness. Thank goodness, right? But it happened. This is my story, all right? Now, tornadoes are mainly known for one of the hot spots on Earth, Tornado Alley in America, right? Up and down that part, or the mid part of America, I guess you could say, is where apparently a lot of tornadoes seem to reside, all right? Not Sydney, Australia, but hey, it happened today. Let's continue with my story. So I want to show you a video of this man who shot this video in his house. And unfortunately, he shot this video of this tornado coming towards his house. And unfortunately, it destroyed his house. And I believe it may have killed his wife. But this video I'm going to show you has the sound of a tornado. It's a very famous sound. Some people say it sounds like a freight train. Other people say it sounds like a jet airplane. In my case, it sounded like a propeller airplane all around, coming towards me very slowly. It was scary because I know what a tornado sounds like. I've seen this video 6 months ago in the past. I want to show you this in a second. So I was kind of aware what a tornado sounds like, even though I've never seen one in my life or heard one in my life physically, right? Because I live in Sydney, Australia. This shit doesn't happen in Sydney, but it did today. So this is what to look out for if you want to find out, you know, what tornadoes sound like, all right? This is a cool website. Go check them out. But some people say it sounds like a train. Other people say it sounds like a roaring jet. In my case, it was a kind of a propeller, like multiple propeller airplanes in the sky slowly coming towards you, all right? A waterfall. Another thing could be the sound you hear if you stick your head out of the window of a car on the highway. Continuous rolling thunder, that's an interesting one. Rumbling earthquake, I've never heard of an earthquake before. An enormous buzzing swarm of bees. Yes, that could be something similar to what I heard. Crackling and hissing power lines, a microburst from a thunderstorm, and a hurricane. All right, that's some of the things you could, well, hurricane and twisters kind of sound the same. So what does a hurricane sound like? It sounds like a twister, ha ha ha. Catch 22. Am I using that word right? Catch 22? I don't know. Anyway, now, what's the other thing? That's right. Here are some of the signs, apparently, that a tornado could be coming. The sky turns green and it may hail. Well, I didn't see any green, but it certainly hailed big time. Hail accompanies many tornadoes. A region of thunderstorms, let me read that again. A region of a thunderstorm produces near constant lightning. We had that. All right, this is one way to tell and to identify a likely tornado is in the dark. So if it's nighttime kind of thing, I'm guessing. A windy thunderstorm suddenly turns calm. That kind of happened, yes. The temperature may drop dramatically. I don't remember feeling that. You see a funnel dip down from the clouds. Well, I didn't see that, thankfully. Otherwise, the shit would have hit the fan, the propeller fan in the clouds. Boom, there goes houses. No one wants to see that. I certainly don't want to see that, all right? Thankfully, we didn't see that. But unfortunately, this guy did. And I want to play this sound for you guys very quickly. And then I'm going to compare it with my video here. All right? And I want to tell you my story. So this is a quick little video of this guy in his house filming a tornado. And it's in the distance, right? Unfortunately for this guy, things didn't turn out very well. So I'm going to take off my microphone. I'm going to put the microphone close to the computer in a second so you guys can actually hear this. It's honestly a terrifying noise, and it's what I heard today, but a very bare minimum of it, all right? So, microphone off. Listen to this. We'll fast forward a little. Can you guys hear that noise? Can you hear that? Listen for it. Like a jet engine. Jet engine? That was very scary. Very scary experience for him. Unfortunately, things didn't go well. According to this article, this is what happened. Tornado claims man's wife home. The man has lost everything. Terrible situation. So this is what I heard today in my video. You can potentially hear that. Well, not potentially, it's in my video. Well, let's watch my video together. Before I do, show you, it's on channel 1, all right? Going back, we're on channel 2. But my mum had told me there was some storms going to be coming today, all right? I was like, oh, yeah, whoop-de-doo, right? My girlfriend, Vicky, she was getting these notifications on her phone all day long about possible tornadoes coming. She never told me this. I never got any of these notifications on my phone. I don't know why, but I didn't. I had no idea of any potential tornado warning in Sydney. I had no idea that tornado warnings even happened in Sydney. I've never experienced this before, right? But she was getting them. I wasn't. All I knew was a possible storm was coming soon, around about 4-ish in the afternoon, kind of thing. And I was listening to this noise outside my bathroom window. I was in the office doing some important paperwork, having a shit, all right? And I could hear this weird noise getting louder and louder. And like I said, it reminded me of that video. I got out of the toilet and I rushed to my bedroom upstairs. And I stuck my head out the window to try and get a better view because the storm was coming from that side of the house, the right side of my house, right? You'll see in the video, the sound was getting louder. I told my mum, I said, look, it's probably nothing, but this sounds like a hurricane or a tornado outside. Now, look, there's never been a tornado in Sydney that I'm aware of. I've never personally seen or heard of a tornado, so I'm thinking that this is just bullshit, right? This is some other thing. So I said, look, I don't mean to scare you, Mum, but it sounds like there's a tornado coming. I said, I'm going to go out the front to see if there's anything that I can see, any, circles, things you see in the movies or on YouTube, right? I went out the front and I couldn't see any what do you call those things? The funnels. I couldn't see any funnels. So I was like, all right, well, that's a relief. But what I could see was that there was some cloud movement, rushing cloud movement up in the sky. Just no funnels. Anyway, here is the video. Me and my girlfriend Vicky both shot some of the videos. Here we go. All right. She's at her house and I'm at my house. We both live close by. All right. So suspected tornado bears down as hail batters Sydney. All right. There we go. This was some of the screenshots that I got of a lightning tracker that I have. Now I'm going to remove my microphone so you guys can hear this.
Why does it sound like a tornado?
I'm going to rewind that for you.
It's a weird sound like a tornado. Like a tornado.
Listen to this.
Why does it sound like a tornado?
Why does it sound like a tornado?
It's a weird sound like a tornado.
It was getting freaky. That rushing sound, can you hear it? That's about as loud as the rushing sound gets, but look at the picture, right? the microphone back on. This is an interesting thing because I use a filter in a second so you guys can see the rushing wind better.
You can see it over there.
Now with my eyes, I can see this. But in the shot you can't really. So I use a filter in a second to actually show you what I'm seeing. Get ready for this. After this, it goes away and then massive hailstones and lightning. Alright, here it is right now. Oh, an error has occurred. Gosh, YouTube, what have you done? I'm going to have to edit this video. Going back to the video right now. Alright, we're back. This is it here.
You can see it over there. See it?
You can see the rushing wind blowing the rain constantly that way. Whoosh. Alright. It was a lot more interesting to see it in person, and I could still hear that rushing propeller noise from an airplane.
Alright guys, hailstones.
This is when all the hailstones happened.
Right now.
Now I'm not going to show much more than this because the actual video is on channel 1, but yes, a huge hailstorm happened. And it happened twice. Alright, this hailstorm happened for quite a while with a lot of hailstones, and I was honestly thinking to myself that my car windows were going to smash any second. Thankfully they didn't, right? But it went away, and then 20 minutes later another hailstorm came, almost as powerful as the first one, almost. So that's just my quick little video today regarding a tornado going over my house. Like I said 24 hours ago, if someone would have told me I was making a video about this, I would have said, mate, you're on drugs, get the fuck out of here. Fucking hell. But it happened. Alright, go check out my video, it'll be on channel 1. Alright, but we're also on channel 2, the one you're on right now. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, @TallBoyGareth. I love you guys, stay safe. Don't get in trouble with tornadoes because you may end up like Dorothy, getting lifted up into a Technicolor world with witches and goblins and munchkins. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.